Okay, with Halloween and the cooler temperatures fast approaching, you may be binging a scary show or movie this weekend.
Yeah, you may remember last week we talked about getting over the fear of scary movies.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about something a little bit different along those same lines, because you might have a fear that started very early because maybe you watched a scary movie a little too young. Whatever the scary movie is, it will stay with you, that first one. Talker did this poll, and what they found after I think they surveyed 2,000 people, they said that most people, 65% of the people they asked, saw their first scary movie before they were 11 years old.
So true.
Yeah. 60% of them said that it was a rite of passage to watch them at a sleepover.
Yeah.
And you started talking, Mary, and why we wanted to pull you in. You said that you used to do this, like have people over to watch a movie.
Every Friday the 13th, we would plan it on the calendar. We would have a party. We would have sleepovers. I was maybe, 9, 10, 11. So young. But yeah, we would watch all of the Jason Friday the 13th movies, and it was so fun. Like I loved Halloween Town and all of that fun stuff too. But that was just a normal dinner day. Like just, hey, let's just watch Halloween Town, but scary movies, like it was a whole big thing.
So were you scared, or was it just?
We would scream. We thought it was fun, but I knew it was fake. But the one that sticks with me, it's not even a scary movie. Pee Wee Herman, Large Marge. I forever
tell him Large Marge sent ya.
Yeah, I forever am haunted by that and her, and yeah, that's just the one that I'm like, nope, that's just the creepiest thing ever. Nope.
Mikey, do you remember your first scary movie that you watched?
It was the Hellraiser series. Do you remember that Pinhead back in the day? I mean, it started in like the late 80s. And ran all the way to the early 2000s. I think there were 9 of them.
That was the best time of scary movies.
It was.
The best.
And so it would be a sleepover situation. I would go over to my girlfriend's house and we would just sit in the room and just turn the lights out and watch Hellraisers. And it was scary at the time, but also kind of funny too.
Yeah.
But would I do that now?
I mean, I was watching The Craft when I was like 6, and I was making potions. Like that was my life.
Potions.
That movie.
I'm gonna tell you the first scary movie that I watched, and very few people have actually seen this.
I can't wait.
It's called The Watcher in the Woods.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
But it's like, wasn't it? It's
1980 it came out.
Yes.
This is it. This is the trailer.
Yeah.
It was a Walt Disney production.
Yes.
And I happened to be at my grandfather's house, and I remember my cousin put the movie on, and it was suspenseful. We were just talking. I was talking with Scott Danka, our photographer here, about this movie. He has also seen it, and we were talking about how it was scary, but nothing actually ever happened.
Yeah.
Like
it's the suspense of it all.
It's the suspense in the movie.
Right?
Do you remember? She doesn't see herself in the mirror. Her name is backwards at one point. It says Narek instead of Karen.
Oh, well, was she dead, and she thought
so? The whole premise was this young woman, if I remember this correctly, this young woman goes missing, and this bell had fallen on her in the church. And so they thought if they could recreate that they could send her off so she wouldn't haunt people anymore.
This is a hardcore throwback.
Hardcore. Wow. 1980.
But back in the day too, like I remember I would watch another one, Red Rum. Do you remember Red Rum, Stephen King's movie?
Oh,
but
you could only little girl. She would say Red Rum.
Yes.
Red Rum.
And
that was Shining.
No, Red Rum. It's a different. It's
different.
Yeah, but you had to wait for it to come on cable.
Oh, I don't remember this.
I would wait for it, and it was really long. Yeah, or was it Roses of the? I can't remember what it was, but I visualized the whole entire thing. I mean, Birds, Misery, all of those movies.
Misery,
I was watching all of these.
Yeah, we talked about this last week. Nightmare on Elm Street.
That was
Freddy Krueger.
That was great too.
You couldn't go to sleep.
Isn't it funny? If you go back and watch some of these now, you're like, oh man, I don't know how I was scared.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.